on YouTube, bringing you here today a settings video. I will briefly go over these settings. Some of them I know what they do, others I don't, so bear with me. I'm going to show you my display settings right here. Everything's pretty basic. I play on a 1440 monitor by Alienware. I play on full screen borderless because I have multiple monitors, so it's easier to alt tab out and just go through them. I don't really know what aspect ratio does. That stays on automatic. My brightness is at 50. I'm not really sure what this does, but I have it on boost because I feel like it does something. The rest of the stuff is, I don't think I've ever changed. This is pretty basic default settings. And quality settings, I have fidelity cast and I have that at 75, but I do play with it. Sometimes I go higher, sometimes I go lower. I'm not really sure what this does, but that's what I have it on. I have these on high texture resolution. That's pretty much your game surface textures. So I like mine to be on high because I got a really good graphics card. I get high FPS anyways. I like to have my game pretty sharp looking. Same with this. This is pretty much when texture quality is viewed at an angle. I like have that on high. A lot of people run it on low or normal, but I like to have mine on high because when I'm running and I'm moving very fast, I want to have a high detailed picture of if there's a guy around a corner or on a head glitch. I could pretty much tell a lot easier when the settings on high. Everything else is either on low or very low. Like that was on normal, but I'm not really sure what that does. Everything else is pretty much on normal or low, just to pretty much have like the most FPS possible, because when you're playing on PC and you have this stuff on high settings, it takes away from your FPS, and a lot of this stuff is just, it doesn't really matter. So I'll go over it real quick, briefly. And yeah, mainly everything is either on low or normal. You can pause the video if it helps, because I'm going to briefly go through all this stuff because I don't really know what they do. I have to have FOV at 120. You have to have this as affected. If you want to be able to shoot your gun straight, you want to have this at affected. I'll give you a brief demonstration of why you want this at affected. So we're at the firing range. This is at independent. Right, so it's very bouncy. Now this is me pulling the analog stick back. So if you have it at independent, you're gonna have a lot of recoil, right? But let's get out of the firing range. If you put it on affected, you have less visual recoil. This is a very important setting. See, I'm not even like, see how noticeable difference that is? It's a lot different. It's not as bouncy. And I can control this a lot better. This is me pulling the analog stick back. No crony. Right? No crony. I get a lot of accusations on my shorts saying I have a crony, but I don't. That's a very important setting. I have this on wide. Pretty much what that does is pretty much it gives you it pretty much makes it where your gun is outside of your screen. Like, if you have this on default, your gun is going to look normal, but it's going to be in the middle of your screen. If you put it on wide, it'll be a little bit to the right of your screen, which gives you more viewing area as you're running around the map. I don't play on third person, so this stays on 80. I mean, if I were to play third person, I'll have this cranked up, but I never do. Vehicle field of view is on wide, because again, you want to have a wider field of view when you're running around. These are very important. You want to have these, you want to have these off. You do not want blur on your game. I like to have my film grain at 0, and you have to have these at least 50%. What this does is pretty much when you're moving around and you're jumping around a corner, your camera, your screen doesn't shake. The less your screen shakes, the more you can visually see when you're jumping around a corner and control recoil better. This stuff is pretty basic. I don't like inverted flash because I've been playing COD for years, like years, and I'm so used to having a regular flashbang, and I don't like that. When you get flashbang, your screen goes black. I think my fucking monitor turned off or something. I don't like that. Keep that normal. That's pretty much it for the graphic settings. For controller settings, I play on tactical. Tactical is pretty much where you slide and crouch with your right analog stick, and you melee with the circle. That's pretty much the only difference I have. I just slide with my analog stick. Bumper ping is off. I don't play on flipped. This is on default. Vibration is off. Dead zone is pretty much personal preference to your controller. There's a lot of misconceptions that you need to have your dead zone set at this specific number. It doesn't work that way. I'd say for left stick max, you want to have it pretty much like this. I have my max at 60, my minimum at 0, but that's pretty much the only setting where it actually matters for you to have it at a certain number. My right stick, I have it at 7, and that's because I have a worn out controller. If I were to put this at 0, I would literally have really bad stick drift. So yeah, I'm not even touching and it's moving. It's not as bad. It's gotten better, but the stick drift is there, and I don't like it to be any stick drift. So I like it to have it at 7. I'm lost. Where did I go? I was on dead zones. I like that to be at 7 because I get no stick drift. It kind of sucks having it this high because I have an older controller. This thing's pretty worn out, but it is what it is. I'm used to it. Your triggers, definitely have that at 0. You don't want any delay on your triggers. This is where I have my sensitivity. I play on 7.7. Sensitivity multiplier, I have no clue what this does. Oops, keep exiting out of stuff. I don't know what that does. I really don't know what this does. I don't even think I use it. Attack stance is at 0.0. Aim response group, I have it on dynamic. Honestly, don't know too much about this. The only thing I can really say is once I went from standard to dynamic, I never went back. It just felt so much better. I don't really know the science behind it, but I play on dynamic because everything else doesn't feel as good. ADS sense multiplier, not really sure what that does. So I put it at 0.8, but I really don't know what it does, honestly. This is a little different. A lot of people play on instant. I play on gradual for ADS sensitivity transition timing. So it pretty much gradual is if I play on 7.7 and my I'll show you when I come down here, my custom sensitivity is at 0.0. But what this does is that it gradually goes from 7.7 sensitivity to 0.0. It gradually. Instant is when it goes from 7.7 to 0.0 as soon as you ADS. Gradual is when you gradually, it like gradually changes the sensitivity. And I don't know, I've been playing on instant for years, and I've seen Zyro made a video about him playing on gradual, and I tried it and I never went back. I just shoot a lot better, shoot a lot straighter. Never went back. Not really sure the science behind it, but that's pretty much that. Custom sensitivity per zoom. I have these at 0.10, but when I'm using a scope 4 times, 5 times, I have this a little higher just so I can drat scope a lot easier. But I play on 7.7 1.0 essentially. Target aim assist, you want to have that on. I don't know why. If you have this off, you're trolling. Aim assist type, do not play on focusing or precision. I can tell you that right now. I don't like it. It doesn't feel as natural. It feels very weird. But also default and Black Ops are my 2 favorite, but I honestly I can't tell the difference between Black Ops and default. So at the moment I play on default. You need to have this on or else you're trolling. It has to do with your aim assist. Not really sure the science behind it, but keep it on. This is very, very important. Hidden setting. You want to click on motion sensor advanced settings. Scroll down to FOV scaling. Turn that off. You want to have that off. FOV scaling is pretty much when let's see, it scales down proportionally. So when you have it on, when you have it on and you ADS, you're still ADSing at 120 FOV, but when you turn it off, it scales down to like, I don't know, like 100 or something. Long story short, if you have FOV scaling off, you have stronger aim assist. When you have it on, you have a lot less aim assist. To put it in a nutshell. Gameplay, you want to have automatic tech sprint. Slide maintain sprint. Very important setting. And then I'll pretty much run through these. These are pretty much personal preference. I'll run through these real quick. Not really nothing important besides slide only. I play on slide only because honestly, like my muscle memory can't get used to anything else. I swear to God, I tried hybrid and like I just suck. I can't. I dolphin dive when I don't want to, and I slide when I don't want to. So I just play on slide only because my muscle memory in my hands, there's no point in changing. Until I see a need for changing, then I'll change it. All this stuff is pretty default, I want to say. I don't think I've changed anything. Prioritize interact, so that's whenever when I see loot on the ground, I just tap my square button, pick up the loot, and for my reload, it'll be like hold it. So I tap to interact and I hold it to reload. That's something that everybody plays on. I think every person should be on prioritize interact. If you're not, you're trolling, honestly. Armor playing behavior. If you don't know about this, you're trolling too, because this is very old setting. It pretty much has it to where if you press to apply the plate once, it constantly applies plate until you're full health. You don't have to keep on hitting the triangle there. This stuff is pretty default. I don't think I changed anything. Where is the I'm trying to find the parachute one. That's very important too. Parachute behavior is very important. I have it on off. If you have it on always, it would automatically pull the chute for you when you're at a certain height. But if you have it on off, you could literally pretty much dive to the ground and kill yourself. But if you dive to the ground as low as possible, you should be able to pull your chute at the latest possible time, which makes it to where you're not a dead duck in the sky. Because if you have it on always and it pulls the chute and there's a guy like me underneath you, I'm gonna beam you every time. You want to have this set off and get used to playing it on off. Get used to breaking your ankles. Get used to flying as low as possible and pulling your chute, because it's going to help you out in the long run, I promise you. But that's pretty much my in-game settings. I mean, the interface is pretty... There's nothing really here besides my crosshairs. I'll play on static so that way my crosshairs don't move. And also I have center dot on and I have it larger so I can see the center of my screen a lot easier. My centering has gotten a lot better if I have it on. When I had it on default, my centering wasn't as good. Now that I have the center dot larger, my centering has gotten a lot better. Make sure you want to have that, and I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys like these settings, if it helps you in any way, shape, or form, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
We'll be seeing me on that bro. There's sweat from the bottom, bro. Like, what the hell? Why is there sweat from the bottom? Oh, hit him with the taps! This guy's not even sweat, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even locked in. Yo, I need a retard lobby again.
Currently one.
Like when you're done searching. Whatever. I need a good retard lobby. Andy.
Actually?
Yeah, well, never broke again. Posted it. Never stopping, by the way. This official video came out again.
What? Where?
This gonna leak his tape next. Yeah, young boy Archie.
Wait, the never stopping. It's the full video's out.
I'm gonna tell you.
Look at this rat fuck.
Yeah, what the hell?
It is?
Bro, shoot it to the keys right.
Man,
They're leaking everything of his right now. It's actually crazy. They definitely got his flash drive or something.
Fucking sniping fucking
That
cunts.
sucks though, Tom. That song has so much potential. Go big, big.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I know. It's his fault though. He didn't drop it. I gotta go listen to that shit. It's gonna be fucking hammered now.
I just sent it to you.
Snap?
Enemies dropping into the AO. That squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. We located the rest of them.
Bro, can I get this gun? Bro, can I get this fucking...
Marking shotgun shells. Cluster mine set.
Yeah, I hear you.
Drop inbound. Marking the rest of them.
Damn, so you just wanna go watch out for that bitch?
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Ah, some other nigga, come on. Down. About to go kill him. He down on the corner.
You made the top 25. Well done. Get ready. You're redeploying. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
Yeah. Ain't no way. Oh, I'm so goddamn bad.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. We located the rest of them.
Oh, I ran past somebody right
Locate the
here.
rest of them. You're losing ground. Move it.
Requesting recon flyover.
Can't wait to go the same way Dave went and died.
Mark remaining operators in that squad.
Ken, you didn't go. Everybody knows there's two ways to get up top. Yeah, keep for
Kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting.
Oh my god, they ever setting us to land here. I'll land at where I'm at.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of them. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Good kill. Mark the rest of that squad on your attack map. Go get hunting. Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Need recon overhead.
Enemy soldier incoming. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count. UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
Requesting recon flyover.
Kill confirmed, and we located the rest of them. UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time. Use your attack map to hunt.
Fucking hell.
Marking the rest of them.
Need recon overhead.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them out.
Requesting recon flyover.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Need recon.
Got gas moving in. UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
Bro, where?
Yeah, bitch. And smoother than me. Oh, man. Ow.
All enemy squads eliminated. That's a job well done.
Oh my god.